Welcome back. I just want to make sure that everything is focusing okay before we start. Alright. Now this is about as clean as you have to get your fixtures for your LED lights. Because what you're going to do is, when you hog this all out, you're only going to have just a little bit of surface area here. That's all going to be gone. All this is going to be gone. So don't worry about the back being clean, because it's going to be gone. But you have to be careful that you don't damage this surface right here, which is only about not even an 1/8 inch wide, top and bottom. Right here you need this surface, this surface, this surface, and this surface. And right here a little bit. The rest of the area is going to be all open, all gone. Now you'll see how I put it together. But try not to damage here, and you shouldn't have to. And when you go and take these out of somebody else's bus, you're going to get damaged like this. Don't worry about it, because this is all going to be covered with caulking. You're going to sit right on top of it, and the caulking is going to like adhere to the lens. Then you're going to caulk it also from the back. So don't worry about damage and everything like that if you do it. Now, I hope you can see this area here. Let's see, I'll go look and see if I can see it. Focus. Right here. There's two little, well, can I say the word tits? Well, without being sounding sexist. Well, you see these two little tits right here? You've got to make sure that all these areas here, is all flat. Here's two more tits. So you got to make sure those are all gone, because that's where the lens is going to be sitting on there. I mean, the LED light. So I changed my grinder, and I'm going to show you how. Let's see here. Just got to take your time. Now this is not a project I want you to rush on, and something to be proud of. Now just clean this area off just a little bit. Okay. Now let's see. Now we got an area over here that's sort of dug up a little bit. Just take and blend it in a little bit. Don't worry about any damage. Okay, we got to get another area here that's all damaged a little bit. Darn this grinder. I got too many projects going at one time. Okay, now I'm going to... Can we say the word tits? Well, I'm going to say the word tits anyway. Nobody told me I couldn't. I'm going to grind these two little tits off here. And I'm not sexist either. Well, not much. Now, that you got some metal right there. That was from the original tit that was on there. That was a mounting fixture. And I got to try and see if I can't grind that off with the other grinder, because this one won't do it. Okay. Now I'm going to blend that in here a little bit. Okay. I don't know if I just did that. I must have just did that with the grinder just now. Huh. I did. Okay. Okay, that's about, oops, I forgot this area right here. You got to look it over real good. You don't want to discover something that's going to raise your light up as you're trying to assemble it, that is. Then look at your back. I hope when you were cleaning that you cleaned the back. All you have to worry about the back here is the outside edge here. Now this whole part here is going to be all thrown away. It's not any good at all. So don't worry about it. How dirty it is, don't give a rat's. But just make sure the outside edge of this and everything is all nice and clean, right up to about this area, right up to about right here. Well, you'll see when we cut it out. But and then before you start cutting anything out, take a flat file. Let me see if you're seeing it here. Take a flat file and take any rough edges off. That might be anywhere around on your outside edges here. Blend it in, because what you're going to do is after you get it all done, it's better to do it now while it's nice and strong, because once you cut the outsides out, then it's pretty weak. So do all your blending, all your cleaning, all your sanding. Do it all when it's before you cut it. Then take some sandpaper. I think there's 120 I got here. And make sure to blend all the edges, the outside edges here, and the inside edges, like where I just ground, I think, with a grinder. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did that with when I was cutting the bolts out. Yeah, I did. But anyway, now don't worry if you don't get it all perfect, because what you're going to do is you're going to paint it, but you want to try to make it nice and clean so that when you do paint it, after we get done cutting it out and fitting everything, when you do paint it, it's going to be almost like brand spanking new. And that's what you're looking for. But make sure to look it over good. Make sure there's no extrusion somewhere. Here's another one right here a little bit. I'll get rid of that bad boy. Okay. Now in here, again, don't worry about it. Now, let's see, I think we're missing. Yeah. No, this is probably the best one. Now, some of you guys may have access to brand new lights to do this with. Well, okay, you're lucky that you can do that. I'm not that lucky. I'm not going to pay $50 a light to try and carve almost a whole center out here when I got a friend that gave me access to materials that I can work with, and like I'm saying, I've got no shame at all that trying to reclaim something like that. So it's all up to you how you do it. But if you're going to buy something that's going to be $50, you're going to carve it. You're not going to want to do everything, or if you make a mistake, you're going to say, you're going to get all pissed off at yourself. Anyway, we're all done cleaning, getting it ready, and now I'm going to show you in a moment here how I start laying out for the lights themselves. Hang on now, and I'll be back.